Alright guys, we're back for another video. Today we're going to be doing something kind of fun, actually. Right, Brian?
That's right, damn it.
Yeah, today we're going to be hanging out down here at Drift Office because we're going to be doing a baseline to see how much power this car makes in stock form. Then we're going to be adding the Cobb Accessport and see how much more power it makes. Right, Brian?
That's right.
Yeah.
Woo.
Sweet, let's go get this thing hooked up and see how it does. All right, we're sitting inside Drift Office here, checking out this dope room. Right, Brian?
That's right.
Getting it all out. Alright, got it set up on the dyno, got the fan blowing, keep the intercooler cool. This thing's gonna be sweet. Let's see how much it makes in stock form. Cool it down a little bit. Looks like that one pulled up about, let's see here, 257, 259 torque. Not bad. Try again. Let's see, this one we made 260 horsepower, 262 torque. At least we got a baseline to go off of. So when we install the Accessport, we'll see how much more it makes. Let me get Brian here doing some work.
Oh gosh, man.
You trying to pretend like you're not working?
Who's working?
You're working.
Somewhat.
We're gonna get the Accessport out. Actually, you want to open it up, Brian? Let's do it right here. Let's open it up. Look at that. We got our case. What's in here?
Accessory box?
Oh man, I've never opened one of these before. What do you think's in here? You want to open it, Brian? Do like an unboxing video? What's it sound like?
Sounds like Legos, dude.
Alright, cool. We got our cable. Let's plug that in. Alright. Let's see. Got our Accessport in here. Get that out of the way. Hell yeah. Let's go get this thing loaded up. See how much more power it makes. Right, Brian?
That's right.
Alright. So we got the Accessport plugged in. Turn our key on, and we're just going to go through the menu here. Super easy to set these up. Fail to recognize vehicle. Do you want to dump the ECU? What the fuck does that mean? You know what? This is a 2023, so I think I have to update the Accessport first, because I bet you this Accessport came out much before the 23 did. So we'll get the tune updated and we'll go back. Alright, so we got it plugged in. So on the 2023, if you just got your Accessport, you may or may not have these maps yet. But you can see right here, 8/17/2023, they added support for this vehicle. So now we can actually load the maps to the car. Right, Brian?
That's right.
Alright, we're back. So got the key back on, got it plugged in. Now it should load the maps. Install. There we go. 2023 USDM WRX manual transmission. Yes. Alright, so we're going to be doing just the stage 0 map, I think. Let me see what this one does. Stock mode style map. Uses stock fuel, timing, and boost valves for conditions. We need a vehicle. This is not the one that we want to use. So this is what you would use if you don't actually want to tune the car. If you just want to be able to use the Accessport, which is cool. I'm glad that Cobb gives you that. Well, let's check out the stage 1, 91. So, reflash only, Subaru VB WRX performance calibration for high quality, 91 octane or higher pump gas to be used on vehicles, no engine related modifications. I believe that is the one that we want to use. Let's go back and make sure there's nothing else. In fact, what else did they give us? So stage 1, 93. If you have 93 pump gas around here, then you can use that. We have 92, so we'll be using the stage 1, 91 map. Let's see, economy mode and anti-theft. So that's all they got. Yeah, so we're gonna be using stage 1, 91. Let's do it. Nope. Here we go, voiding the warranty. Got good voltage in the battery, no issues there. Most of the time if you're doing this, you'll want to plug in a battery charger. The last thing you want to have is, while it's reflashing, have the battery die on you and then you know, wipe your ECU. Could happen, hopefully not, but never know. Just so you know, the very first time you do this, it's going to take a lot longer, because typically what it does is it'll download the ECU data and save it to the Accessport, and that basically is marrying it to the car. And then it'll start uploading the new map to it, which goes a little faster. And then after that, if you ever upload another map again, it's usually pretty quick. But the very first time, it might take a little bit longer. As you can see, it's going very slow. All right, where are we at? 100%. Woo! Okay. Sweet, now we're done. All right, we're gonna do a dyno pull on here and see how much that Cobb Accessport makes for power. Power! Right, Brian?
That's right, buddy.
Man, little pop.
I thought that thing was gonna fly off the dyno.
So serious. All right, so what do we do? So we started at 260 horsepower. That was our baseline. Looks like we, oh, wow, twice, 272. That's pretty consistent, right? And then torque started at 262 and ended up around 295. That's a pretty good increase for just a tune.
Trend, like it's
Yeah, so if you look at the actual dyno graph, what's interesting is you're not just gaining like peak power, you're gaining throughout the whole RPM range. So the torque comes in a lot higher, a little sooner. And then, look at that bump right there.
Yeah, so if you
That's huge.
only look at the max torque, it doesn't tell the whole story. But if you actually look throughout the run under the curve, you'll see a big difference, you know, from 245, you know, because it was hitting 262 at the top.
Yeah.
Okay? But 245 to, you know, 295, that's a huge gain in torque. And that's all stuff that you'll actually feel as the driver. You know, it's not just like a
For sure.
numbers thing.
It definitely increases your daily fun value.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you want to
And
call
I mean,
that.
if you're looking at it, you know, that's right at 2,700 RPMs. Super, you know, yeah. So I mean,
Boom.
in terms of school, in terms of actual where you're gonna be, you know, right in between like 25 and 5 maybe, driving daily.
Should be pretty spicy. So we hit about 14 pounds,
Yeah.
dropped off at 11 towards the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's really nice because you can scroll back and forth. You can look at, let's see, that was boost PSI. Let's see what our target boost was, just to see if we.
I am curious what Cobb sets their target boost to.
Yeah, let's look. I know I looked at it.
So, I mean,
Target boost right
if
here.
it made that much power on,
I mean, you're right on.
wow, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
if
right
it made
on.
that much power on only 2 more pounds of boost, you know, it just shows that there's a lot more room to grow.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
The biggest thing with this is definitely the intercooler, I think.
The intercooler?
Yeah, so we can take a look at our I-18.
So on the
The green line, that is the incoming air from the turbo inlet. So that's staying pretty
Oh, you're
steady.
watching intake temps. Okay.
And then the pink one, you can see this is the one after the intercooler. And you can see the starting temperature and then the ending temperature.
Yeah, because these cars have a temp sensor built into the map sensor, right? I like that they can measure before and after.
But
So that shows
this
you.
one is definitely not as bad because on the VA,
The VA
it would go
WRX.
well over 100 degrees by the end of the.
Yeah, the VA WRX intercoolers are terrible. The small
This
plastic
is actually
one.
not too bad. This is on the second run, so this is actually already gone through some heat. So that's really cool to see.
That's cool that you can graph
Yep, you can grab
it with the pull.
Right. Here's your fuel pressure, target. Again, those are all on target.
That's
good.
cool.
Does it have duty cycle? Yeah,
Uh,
fuel injector duty cycle.
Injected duties, but that would be 1/3, so keep that in mind. So it's only running at 1/3 calculation. So if you times that by 3, 27.80.
So 83.
So you got a roughly. So think about this: if you're going to go with E, especially at E85, that's going to command roughly 35% more fuel. You're going to be maxed out.
Yeah.
So that would be the consideration right there. That's why you can't run full E85 on this.
Yeah. They only run like E50 maybe, right? At the most. Somewhere around there.
Actual, it was always cool to see.
So let me ask you a question. Just from your opinion, your experience, everyone always says the Cobb maps are crap, right? They say the off-the-shelf map, you shouldn't use it for very long. It's not good for your car. What do you think?
I know.
Do you think it's just the people that...
It's all, people have this like idea that this will work with any intake, any exhaust, any combo of things, but that's not the case.
And we know,
It's for Cobb.
we know how a lot of Subaru owners are too.
Yeah. I mean, I just got a call this morning, right?
Yeah.
2020 STI. Girl bought it, fully modded, and then the boyfriend decided, hey, you should get a Cobb Accessport and load this map in there. They loaded in there, every light you can think of came on. And now she's thinking, the tune sucks.
And obviously it's Cobb's fault.
It's Cobb's fault. It's like, wait a minute, the map that you loaded in there, it doesn't come close to matching. Doesn't match with the parts that are on there. Why are you blaming the tune?
Yeah.
You know, I was like, revert it back. And she's like, well, why would I revert it back? It's like, because that's what made it run. Revert it back, then bring it here. We'll custom tune it.
We'll do it correctly.
So it's actually Cobb is actually one of the only company that truly have in-house tuners, and they're able to test every component that they make with the stuff. So it's actually really, really guided. Same thing with us.
You know, if everything is installed right with the right combination of parts, our job is like stupid easy. You know?
That makes sense.
But like what always happens is like they expect the tune to make up for like a lack of some mechanical thing, right? It's like, okay, well, like the fuel pump's not big enough. Well, okay, we'll just jack up the injector. It's like, no. It's like we don't tune out the problem. Like you got to bring us a good car, and then the tuning is great, and everything's good, no issues.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a bunch of boost leaks, you could just tune that out, right?
Well, yeah. So it's like there's two sides of the thing. It's like the tuner's job is really just to calibrate all the parts and make sure everything's functioning properly. But if it doesn't come in working right, then it's a mechanical fix. It's not like a tuning. You know. So a lot of people, there's like some misinformation about like the tuning. I mean, it's also, tuners are kind of like an interesting folk. So like not all of them are super open
really
about
interesting, Bill.
Right.
So like, you know, maybe the tuner is just like, you know, they bring it in and then there's a bunch of problems. The tuner's just like, get the fuck out.
Right.
And then it's like, there's some miscommunication. Like you're not actually telling the whole story and like what actually is wrong. You're just like, oh no, I'm not tuning this thing.
Boom. Yeah, we'll pay these guys. Get them out of here. They go home.
Go ahead, roll for it.
All right, let's get this thing dropped down. Go have a little bit of fun on the road. If you ever guys need some tuning done, definitely come down here at Drift Office in Auburn. Check him out. Bill helps me out all the time. He's a cool guy. There he is right there.
regular.
All right, guys. So it's kind of late. We ended up talking to Bill over here at Drift Office for quite a while, just about fun topics. But now we're finally gonna go get some. What are you doing?
I don't know.
But we're gonna go get some food and get out of here. And I'll put this video together later. But can't wait to see how this car does driving around. I think having the Accessport will be nice. Yep, it's gonna be nice. I'm not even looking at the camera. Look at that, because it's like over here.
What the hell?
It's over here. Yeah, stupid phones.
Blows the mind, man.
Right, Brian?
Tripping out, man.
Yeah. Alright guys, so that basically concludes our video. Some key takeaways from it is that with the Cobb Accessport added to the car, it made an additional 12 horsepower and about 33 foot-pounds of torque. And that's not bad. I would say for just adding about 2 pounds of boost and whatever changes they made, it's not a bad increase at all. You can definitely feel the torque increase when you get on it. The horsepower, I mean, obviously it's minimal gains. You may or may not notice it. It is what it is. But the fact that you don't have to do any modifications to your vehicle whatsoever, you just add the tune, that's not bad. Not bad. It's free power. I guess I shouldn't say free because you still got to buy the device, but you know what I mean. And as far as the Cobb maps go, Cobb does put a lot of research into their maps. I mean, even just comparing it to how the car felt before this map, it feels the same, other than just a little more power. The car still drives great, it still runs smooth, there's no hiccups, there's no issues whatsoever. Even right now, if you're looking at the Accessport, you can see air-fuel ratio is perfect, engine vacuum looks great, my AF correction is basically 0, the AF learning is within spec, DAM is at 1, and that's after smashing on it all the way home. There's no issues. I really can't wait to see how the car is gonna feel and sound after we get an intake, a J-pipe on here, maybe some other stuff. I don't want to go too far with this car. It's really just a daily driver. It's just for fun. It's for getting around. I don't want to push the engine too hard. I just want to make it a nice little street vehicle. But we got some more stuff coming. There's definitely going to be some more parts getting thrown onto this thing real soon. Got some stuff in the works. So stay in touch, watch the videos, and guess I'll see you around next time.